I've been thinking about doing it, and now we have an audience, and I drive really good when people are watching. So if I did it by myself, I would have definitely hit the shop or the palm tree. And now we have an audience to watch me hit the shop or the palm tree. So I'm gonna try to do a donut in the 8 door if it starts.
Should. What if you come from
I think I'm gonna literally go right there. I think I got it.
Right,
low key.
You don't got it. Broke something?
Yeah. Tow haul mode's flashing and check engine light. Alright, take 3. I think I broke it. Because it's not spinning both now. It's not leaking anything. Okay, the first one ran out rim. Second one, it threw like 300 codes and then stopped spinning both tires. Now I'm mad though. God dang it. It has power, just didn't blow off both tires in the back. I'm waiting for the rear axle to start pouring out fluid. It popped up tow haul.
Yeah, tow haul mode was flashing.
I'm not over. This is not over. Me and you. Fuck you. Embarrassing me in front of my audience. While our current giveaway truck may not have 8 doors, it is guaranteed to snap next everywhere you go. This is GFP22, aka Phantom. It's a 2016 GMC 3500 Denali. Got a custom Nardo gray wrap thanks to our guys over Mittens Customs. Custom color match headlights and taillights. Sitting on a 5-inch zone lift kit with powder coated GFP traction bars. 24x14 American Force wheels wrapped in brand new 33 1350 amp MTs. Underneath the hood, it's got an LML Duramax, deleted and tuned. It is rowdy as hell and does burnouts everywhere you go. Inside, it's got a fully loaded Denali leather interior with heated and cooled leather seats, guaranteed to keep your passenger and princess happy. And when you win, not only do you get the title and the keys to the truck, you also get $20,000 in cash to do whatever you want with. Like always, all you have to do to get entered is head over to shopgfp.com, grab a hat, a t-shirt, a hoodie, anything on the site gets you automatically entered to take that truck and the cash all home. And this week we're doing a times 20 entry multiplier. That means every $1 spent at shopgfp.com gives you 20 entries for taking the keys to the truck and the cash. And who knows, in a couple weeks you could be getting a call from me telling you to come pick up your new dream truck. So head over to the site and get entered before it's too late. Good luck to everybody. Enjoy the rest of the video. Howdy. We have been driving for the past 2 hours. We were driving a little bit north of my place in Florida to meet up with a friend that I've been in contact for a very, very long time. His name's Bert. He owns Bert 4x4 down here in Florida. And this is going to be the Elon Musk that literally builds probably the craziest, no, not probably. This will be the craziest project that I've ever been a part of, ever to be on the internet, ever to exist. If you love lifted trucks and if you are in the truck industry in any way, you will know about this truck until the day that you die. And hopefully, goal, if you live in Russia, you're gonna know about the massive big blue truck in America that some crazy motherfucking black kid built down in Florida. This is a long ass backstory that nobody really knows about. So, how long ago did I buy Megan? 4 years ago? 3 years ago? We'll say 3 years ago. 3 years ago, I bought this really, really big F450. Everybody knows this Megan. My Megan went through a bunch of different changes over the years of me owning it, but it never quite was able to get to the point that I wanted it to get to, because my end goal with this whole YouTube stuff is I want to own the world's biggest truck. Now everybody knows there's a couple world's biggest trucks out there. There's Cody Whistling Diesel with Monster Mash 2. And there's also Bigfoot. Bigfoot is like the OG world's biggest truck. It was an old F-150 or 250, I think, with massive tires, and the lift barely got the body over the tires. It was pretty cool. Cody took it a step further and built Monster Max 2, which has the same tires as Big Bud the tractor, and the thing is fucking ginormous. Actually, for some reason, the internet thinks that me and Cody have like beef. I actually like Cody a lot, respect him a lot. He's very, very good at what he does. I envy him. And the truck, it's cool. It's sick as hell. It's big. It kind of works sometimes, it looks like, on the internet. I keep up with it a little bit. I always wanted to take that truck a step further. Somebody's got to do it. Ever since Cody finished that truck, everyone was like nope, that's the biggest truck. Nobody's ever gonna compare. There's been a couple of big trucks pop up in like the mega truck industry that were pretty big, but nothing's really quite touched the Monster Max. Then there's me. Hi, I'm Gabe Farrell. Now I want to go down in history as one of the baddest lifted truck builders slash owners slash black kid that likes running shit over. I always had the dream to build a mega truck. So we went out and we bought this 8-door F450. Pan to the back. Yep. That is fucking 4 rows of captain chairs out of a Platinum F450 for no reason. 2000p Starlight headliner kit. Look out the window. It's also a dually. Why? Because why the fuck not? We love fat ass around here. The only problem that I had with Monster Max and Bigfoot, they're not proportionate. I'm guessing Monster Max and Bigfoot are pretty close. They're about 15 feet tall. The videos and everything I estimated are about 15 feet. I could shoot for 15 foot 1 inch. We're gonna blow that out of the water. We're gonna go like 5 foot taller than both of those trucks. So there's no undisputed thought in anybody's brain that my truck is not bigger and badder than both of those trucks. I wanna have the baddest truck in the entire world, and it's going to take somebody with very, very big pockets to try to beat it. Or maybe one of these guys will just tear apart one of their trucks and rebuild them. I didn't really think about that. We're going for like 20 feet tall, and the whole proportionate thing is Bigfoot's a single cab long bed, Monster Max is a crew cab short bed. Now if it's 15 feet tall and only 20 feet wide, and I've seen both these trucks in person, it looks kind of, like, it looks like a cube, not really like a truck. You know, like a truck is long and much longer than it is tall. So this truck is 30 feet. So if I make the truck 20 foot tall and it's 30 feet long, it should look very proportionate and nice to look at. All these mega trucks and monster trucks and shit, they're big and they're bad, but they're not like nice to look at. I come from like the show truck industry, so like every truck has to be like a work of art basically. I'm gonna make not only the biggest truck and the baddest truck, I also want to have like the prettiest, if that makes sense. As weird as that sounds. So Bert is one of the 12 shops that I called. I told him my plan over the years, and Bert is the only one that was like, yep, we can do that. Let's flying colors. It has to have this axles, these tire sizes, this size wheel, and the biggest thing, I wanted to sit 20 feet tall, and I want it to be nice to look at. He's like, dude, honestly, I wouldn't let it leave my shop if it wasn't an actual work of art. So, made me feel really good. I think me and Bert haven't met in person, but I think we're gonna get along very well. Over the last couple of weeks, he's been fine-tuning some ideas. He tracked down the tire size, he knows what wheels we're gonna do. He has an idea of what axles we're gonna do, and we're gonna go over there. We're gonna talk to him in person. He's gonna take some measurements off the truck today. We're going to get a rendering made this week. I'm gonna actually reveal the rendering so that people know that it's real. I'm not starting this project until I have every single part. So, we're gonna get a lot of content this year of driving the 6-door to shows. I'm gonna build the motor because that's gonna be another big part of the monster truck. I want it to be able to literally pull other big trucks. I want the 8-door to have enough power to literally pull a house down. And the only way to do that is we have to build the motor. Obviously, I don't want to build the motor when the truck's 20 feet in the air, so we're gonna make the body, the motor and trans exactly how I want it before we get going on the world's biggest truck project. And in the meantime, he's gonna order all the parts. I'm gonna also, order all the parts. I want everything sitting out there, wheels, tires, lift components, everything sitting there, so then this truck isn't down for 3 years. I've seen that happen a lot. Same people drop off their truck, tear everything down, and then it sits forever. I'd much rather be driving this truck around, enjoying it. It's bagged, it's on 28, it's a badass truck, not being tall. So like, I wanna enjoy it for the year while we're waiting for all the parts. Who knows how long the parts are gonna take. Could take a month, could take 3 months, could take a year. I'm banking on a year. If we get all the parts within the year and then I drop it off, it should only take a couple more months after that to put the truck together. And then we pop out the world's biggest truck, break the internet, and I live my real life childhood dream of owning a monster truck, which would be really fucking cool. And if you have a brain, you've noticed that I've literally been preparing for this. I bought a place that I can have to drive it around, and it's actually 2 places. And then I have a place down here in Florida that the parts could get shipped to and I could bring it over. And also I bought a semi-truck, because I'm gonna need at least one semi-truck to haul all the shit. This truck is gonna be so big that it's not gonna fit on a gooseneck. It might not even fit on a lowboy with no tires and shocks, like no air in the shocks. Like it's gonna be stupid. I don't know, we'll see how it goes as the year go on. But we are 2 minutes away from Bert's. Meet him for the first time. This will be basically step 1 of the world's biggest truck project. What did I name this truck? I forget what I named this. I just keep calling it the 8-door. Big bitch. I don't know what we named it, but we're gonna have to figure out a name because, I mean, if it's gonna be the most known vehicle on the planet, it's gonna have to have a good name. Shaquille O'Neal. No, that doesn't it. No. No, that's not. Oh, we'll get to the drawing board. Comment down below what we should name this truck because I have no idea. It has to be like Colossus. I don't fuck. Tiny. We name it Tiny. Comment down below. I think we're definitely here. I see monster trucks and a boat. Oh my god, buggies. Oh shit. Bro. Like 15-year-old me was I'm still shitting my pants right now and I'm 23. What am I saying? No way. There's more. They just keep going. There's a what the fuck is just sitting in the weeds? Yeah, I'm gonna like this guy.
That Denali's sick.
This is crazy. You gotta flex on him a little bit. Alright, let's go meet him. Oh my god.
Are we related or something?
That's cool. As he's working on some king shocks. This is badass. I'm gonna go take a look around outside. Yeah. Okay, so we got like two chassis. Those are like, they're mega trucks, but those are like the fast ones. So these are the ones that like jump. Nice little budget build mud truck. That's like,
I feel like
a Lamborghini.
I feel like I've seen this one.
Look at the size of these shocks. What the fuck? You want to know what's bad? That's gonna look tiny when that one's done. Like these are like, I don't know, 5 foot tall tires. I'm about 7 feet tall. How tall is 85 inches? Big, pretty big. They make it like, it's still pretty though. Like it's a tube chassis with big ass arms. I want to do big billet arms instead of just like the normal size ones because I think it looks a whole lot better because I want the arms to be like this thick and I want the coilovers to be as tall as me. I mean, for it to be 20 feet tall, like I gotta be able to stand on top of the axle and then like 3 foot above my head, that's where the frame is.
You said 85?
85 inches.
85, I mean, it's taller than me.
The tires? Oh yeah, for sure. 46-inch wheels or something like that. I don't know, big wheels. What's up? How's it going?
Good.
You gonna come work on my truck for me?
Yeah, sadly.
It's a sadly.
He just got a hoodie from you. Came in the mail.
Hell yeah. Thanks, man. Appreciate the support.
Yeah, you should sign it.
Bring it by.
I'll bring it. I'll go get it.
Sweet.
Okay.
I told him, I said, next time you see it, it'll be 15 feet in the air.
20 feet. You gotta do 20. 15 foot is Monster Max. We gotta beat Monster Max and Bigfoot.
You're gonna call him out and pull him?
Yeah, literally. In his front yard. I'll bring the truck to him.
Wow.
I don't know how many truck and trailers we're gonna need to pull this thing around. It's probably gonna take a couple.
You're gonna need a crane.
I was thinking a crane too to put it on the
People say
trailer.
They want them heavy, and then you want them really heavy.
Yeah.
You really want it heavy.
I know a guy, so that's okay.
I'm looking at the fan boat.
The fan boat. That's crazy. That's insane. See, I would try to like drift it, and it
I
probably
think you
wouldn't.
can.
Yeah, no, because then they flip. I would figure out how to.
They
flip
do?
It. I don't know. We jump one over a truck.
Okay,
These are
what?
like-
So what are these?
These are like mud buggies. It's basically like you just get plastered up there, and then you go to like a mud park, and then you drink with all your buddies and you listen to Dolph. Pretty sure that's what they're made for. I've seen them with like crazy big block motors. I've seen them with diesel motors. They just don't stop coming. Is that a frame for a fan boat? That's a fan boat in the making. Dude, I'm in the wrong industry. That's a brand new fucking Chevy. I'm like a kid in a candy store right now. Buggy 6.0, which actually is the same as that truck, kind of. The motor is the same as that truck. And this thing's fucking huge. Dude, we think our show trucks are big. This thing is fucking, it's an actual monster truck. Oh, another thing I forgot, steps. It's gonna be fucking huge, so I'm gonna need like
an elevator.
Massive, yeah, an elevator. We could just put like a scissor lift, like get up inside of it. This is clean as hell. Oh, them side? I like that. You know, it's sitting here, so it's probably gonna be a monster truck too. We got one literally in the weeds. Is that a Jeep? What is that? I'm like in heaven right now. I don't know if you can tell. This is sick.
And the thing is, in the area it's in, you would have no idea.
Yeah, it's just like a normal road, and then boom, monster trucks. I think this is like a forgotten project a little bit. I mean, the Dropbox was brand new in it.
The thing is I'm looking at these, like, to me, they're massive. But then thinking, holy shit,
what mine's gonna be?
yours is going to be insane.
I mean, I think those doors are probably 14 feet tall. I think my headlight, no. I think the bottom of my bumper is gonna sit above the garage door. I mean, my dick's like a foot long. I keep saying it's small, so I'm really bad at guessing sizes. Dude, there's literally 1, 2, 3, 4 trucks inside here. That one's got a freaking blower on top of it. Insane. Wild. And this axle is just everywhere. I think I'm in heaven. Is that where I just spawned into? It's crazy. They're probably gonna have to build this thing outside.
That's what I was just thinking.
It's either they rip out a wall whenever they finish it, or they build it outside. I've been in the works for like 4 years now, and nobody wanted to tackle the project. And I called him, and he was like, easy money. I think he knows how to weld. Maybe.
You're one of the best in the game, man.
Really?
Yeah. Makes it look easy.
That's good to hear. You're gonna have to build this inside the shop or outside the shop?
Inside.
Inside.
Yeah.
How the fuck are you gonna get it out?
We're going to take a wall down.
Just remove the wall.
Alright.
For this is a 5-ton axle. You saying we're doing like a 30 or 50 ton?
50 tons, yep.
50 ton.
Yep.
Jesus fucking Christ. And what's the difference between like a 50 ton and this axle? Besides that, it's massive.
Massive, yep. It's got a big planetary hub, kind of like the truck out in the back outside with a big planetary in the wheel, something like that.
The like
Little
32
bigger.
lug nut crazy ones?
Yep.
Okay, sick. And then I won't break that.
Nope, shouldn't.
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 Like 60, 50. It's like 50, 50, maybe. I don't know. Can I jump it? Can I like take it and hit
Sure.
and
Oh,
shit?
yeah.
Is there anything, like any limitations for what you're doing?
Whatever you want.
I was thinking we pull on a house.
Super deep water.
Oh,
Hold
super
on,
deep
house,
water?
Sure.
I mean, we could make it float. I got like a 20-foot pond in my backyard.
Good old tires.
Jesus Christ. It's bad that they have an answer for everything. That's a good question. How are we going to do, like, the wheels? Going to be a dually, obviously. Has anybody done that before?
There's been a couple guys that built some adapters that go in and bolt to the hub after
Okay.
we put the first wheel on, and the second wheel bolts to that adapter.
Genuinely, I like kind of just made this idea in my brain, and I was like, I hope somebody has an answer for all these questions. It
Oh,
seems
yeah.
like you got it.
We got all the answers.
Here before you guys tear it down, you guys gotta like load in and then go get lunch. That'd be sick. Let's go roll through the town.
Tell Bert that's mandatory. We gotta get video of it. and
100%.
everything.
Do it. Enjoy it. I demand it actually. This is like a rough idea. Rough draft.
Rough draft.
Rough draft. This is V1. Yeah, I like the diamonds in the middle. That's sick.
Yeah, I feel like that's like bare bones. That point to that point, it's like 25 feet long too. So it's
Yeah,
gonna be massive.
from end to end is 244 inches, so
Jesus
21
Jared 17.
feet, 21 and a half feet almost.
This-
What?
I actually think I'm. Can you pinch me? I think I'm dreaming like me.
I think that's my job.
But I'll have everything in there, link bars, everything will all be designed into here.
Jesus. And I need a step like that for sure.
Oh, yeah,
100%. Yeah.
It's gonna be long enough
Yeah.
to cover all 4 doors in one step.
That's gonna be crazy. And then for color wise, can we make it like blue? Like do all the
yeah.
tube chassis in blue?
Oh yeah, for sure. I could probably change it right
You can change it right there? What the hell? So you're actually like Elon Musk.
there.
That's crazy.
No electric.
That's gonna be crazy. Yeah, he asked me if I wanted to buy that one.
That's the truck with the step on the ground.
No shit. And so that times like 200. That's what we're shooting. So I see them all use like the normal tube, the same tube that you're using for the tube chassis as their bars. Can we do like big billet bars? I've always imagined it like.
Oh yeah, so like the link bars?
Yeah.
I've actually already made some calls and yeah.
Okay, sick.
Those are small compared to what you're gonna have. But yeah, I've already got some good ideas for some nice.
Dude, we're on like the
bars,
same
all
page already. Not even have to say anything. What the
Yeah,
heck?
yeah, I got some good ideas in my head for this thing for sure.
I want to start it like now.
All right, we're just gonna not pay you for all year.
If that's what it takes, let's do it.
This is like the best morning of my freaking life. This morning, my good friend CCS Victor sent me over my rendering for this. Now, this has been in the works for a very, very, very long time, but I'm finally here to say that the world's biggest truck project is officially starting. And not just an idea, like a full-fledged plan of what we are going to do to this truck to make it the world's biggest truck. The biggest truck to ever been built, to ever been thought about, to exist on the planet Earth until some rich motherfucker comes along and builds a bigger one. And then I guess I'll just have to do it again. If you guys are new here, this is my 8-door F450. Right now it is bagged on 28s. It's very, very small. It is long though. It's 30 feet long front to back. Inside it's got a fully loaded platinum leather interior. The 2,000 piece Starlight headliner kit. Like this thing is an absolute beauty. It's a show truck. Custom paint job. My favorite color is blue, so it's only fitting that this entire monstrosity is blue. The reason why I bought this truck was for the world's biggest truck project. Now, if you've ever seen Monster Max or Bigfoot, they're really tall, but they're really short. Long. They're like 20 feet tall almost, and they're like just you can't make a 20-foot tall truck only 20 feet long. It looks like a cube. So this truck's 30 feet long, so I'm gonna make it 20 feet to the roof, and it should look very proportionate. And we finally got the rendering back. Ta-da! So this is exactly what the truck is going to look like. We are doing a full tube chassis, custom tube chassis. Thanks to our guys over at Burt 4-Wheel Drive. I went over there and I met the whole team the other day, and these guys are insane. One, the owner, I thought he was like an old man because of the way that everybody in the industry talks about him. Like he is very, very wise when it comes to custom fabrication fabrication. He's been doing it since he was like in 6th grade. Dude is a wizard. He's going to be designing and fabricating the entire lift kit on this truck. We're going to use a full tube chassis with massive billet arms. Like, I literally want these arms to be the size of my torso. They're gonna be insane. Bert actually makes his own line of shocks, so we're gonna run his shocks, dual on each corner. And as you can see in the rendering, I want to do limiting straps of some kind. Victor had the bright idea of putting chains as a limiting strap. I kind of like that idea. It looks pretty sick. Also, this thing's gonna be beautiful. The whole undercarriage will be blue and chrome. Now, some details on it are subject to change depending on how Bert feels. I gave Bert and his team full creative ability for this truck, so anything that they recommend and they think is gonna look cool, 9 times out of 10 I'm gonna go with it. The axles we are running 50-ton planetary axles out of like a fucking crane or some shit. It will have front and rear steer, even though it's a dually. Speaking of it being a dually, it's going to have 85-inch tires, and if I'm not mistaken, 46-inch wheels. Let me say that again. The tires are gonna be this fucking tall, and the wheel is going to be 40 inches. I've 30s are ginormous. These are 28s. They are huge. My floating cap on these wheels that are going on this truck will be the size of the wheel. We're gonna have like a 30-inch floating cap that says GFP. It's gonna be insane. This thing is going to have a one-of-a-kind drop box. We're not exactly sure who's going to build it yet. Bert said he has a couple ideas, but it will probably be the biggest drop box ever created. From the bottom of the axle to the top of the frame is going to be like 9 feet. The drop box is also going to be taller than me. Crazy custom drive shafts. Because it's so long, we're probably going to have 2 for the front, 2 for the rear. A big one as like a jack shaft. It's going to be insane. So many drive shafts and drive line components to make this truck work. Some people might not know this, but the motor and trans in this truck is out of a 2006 Ford F-250, meaning it's a 6.0 power stroke. If you've been following me for a long time, our first truck was a 6.0, so I've always been a huge fan of the way that the 6.0s roar and the way that they sound, and they're so fun to drive. We're gonna build this motor for 1,000 horsepower. I'm probably gonna take it up to Southern Diesel Works. They're gonna put big turbo, big injector, fully build the motor, built trans, so then I can literally pull a house down with this truck. I'm serious about that claim. Speaking of pulling a house down, I might as well use this time to call out my favorite people. When this truck is done, I wanna be able to pull down anything. This will be the Tug of War King. We're gonna start off small, taking it to a couple shows and mud truck events. We're gonna tow any truck that's there. I would love for people to call me out on the internet in advance, but I wanna call out one person. Cody, hi. You know me? Since the beginning of time, people have been comparing me to Whistling Diesel because we're in the same industry. I'd like to compare us like in real time. Cody, I challenge you to a tug of war. This truck, when it's finished, versus Monster Max. And if Monster Max, you know, it's absolutely demolished, which it will, we could even hook up the tank. See how the 8-door compares to an actual fucking tank. Grab your fabricator guy, you know, all the brains behind your whole operation. You have a couple months to prepare before this truck is finished, and then I would love to hook a massive rope in between my truck and Monster Max and tow it in your front yard. I'll even bring you the truck. I have a semi-truck. I can haul it to your house. I'll bring a crane so I can mount the wheels and tires in your front yard, and then we can finally answer the question, who has the baddest truck in the entire world? Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys are just as hyped for this build as I am, but I'm gonna get back to making videos so then I can afford to pay for this thing, and I'm probably gonna sell my Lamborghini. See you, bye. Oh yeah, wait, can you also like, comment, subscribe, share with your grandma? That would also expedite the process of, like, you know, this truck getting finished. I'm going to be millions of dollars in debt finishing this truck, so yeah, thank you. Also shopjp.com.